What is up guys, Andy, Forest of Dean runner here, out in the beautiful Forest of Dean. It has been a while, hasn't it? It is so hot this morning. Although temperatures aren't as high as they were yesterday, it's so humid, and the forest with the canopy of the trees just feels like you're being enclosed in this tropical climate. I've only done a 2.5 mile warm up and we're about to go into a workout. Anyway, let's give you guys a quick update. So today, the aim of today, if I can get all these gnats off me, is a 10 by 1 minute on, 1 minute off VO2 max session. Nothing heavy. If you think about that, it's just 10 minutes in the VO2 max zone. So although it's going to be tough, this is my first week back training in 3 weeks. I've had 3 weeks off. I've done a few easy runs, but that's it. I've had a good summer with the kids and the family after that marathon. Really enjoyed it. Now I'm really eager to get back to training because we have a lot of races. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you on this run this morning. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film because I really want to focus on leg turnover and form, and so me holding a camera up here is not going to be best for form, but I'll get a little bit of footage, and once we've done that workout I'm going to take you into the office and we're going to chat a little bit about the races we've got coming up, because off the top of my head we've got 6 I think in the next 2 or 3 months. So I kind of want to go through with you my plan, my training schedule, what's happening in this new autumn series. Anyway, enjoy the run. Right, halfway guys. Nothing like doing a workout when you haven't done a workout for 4 weeks. This is blowing away the cobwebs. Insane. Okay guys, that's 10. Just blasted up a hill on that last one. Oh wow, feels good and hurts. I'm going to squeeze in one more cheeky one because it's downhill. Haven't done a lot of downhill stuff yet on this run, so let's get one more in. Right guys, workout done. I ended up doing 12, not 11, because I said I'd do one more cheeky one, and finished the 1 minute rep, and there was a little bit more downhill to go round the corner and up this hill, so I thought to myself, one more, round it up to 12. That's 3.5 miles of workout done, 2.5 miles warm up, another 2.5 to get home. So that is that 9.5 miles total today? I don't know, my brain's fried. But an awesome session to come back on, exactly what I needed. Sweating buckets, so unfit, but clocked some good times I think. So anyway, what I'm going to do now guys, take you home, straight to the office, and we're going to talk about the upcoming races that we have in the next couple of months. Let's go. Correction, 8.5 miles. My brain's just caught up. Just before we recap on the run and talk about the races coming up, just had this come through the post. This is really awesome. So this is the charity that we sponsor for our May medal, Beyond the Bars. Don't know if the lighting is there we go, Beyond the Bars 10k. So this was a Born Free charity that we were raising money for. They've sent us a thank you pack. So let's have a quick look in here. We just got a really nice little thank you letter. I've just got over on my desk. I'm going to post it on our social media. And we've got a nice little newsletter from the Born Free charity. So that's awesome. It's really nice. when you put in all this work and you put in, you know, the design for the medal and you sell it to people, sometimes the charity bit goes unnoticed, but when you get stuff like this through, it makes everything worthwhile. So that's awesome. Right guys, we are back in the office after that run. That was a good cobweb blower awayer, leg stretcher, hard effort type of run. Really enjoyed it. Kind of having 3 weeks off, I'm one of these people, I lose fitness quite quickly. I find if I have a bit of time off, I tend to what's the word, regress? Is that the right word? Regress a little bit. It takes me 2 or 3 weeks of consistency to get back into things. But check it out on Strava. If I'm clever enough, I'll put some screenshots over the top of this video so you can see what I'm looking at. Ran 3.5 miles this morning, average pace of 6:50, so that's cool. And if I have a look at the most important thing for me at the moment that I'm working on is my cadence. Because I have a 38-inch inside leg and my stride length is ridiculously long because I'm 6'6" and all leg. My cadence normally, if I'm racing, is anywhere between 158 and 162. It's not high at all. So I'm trying to work on my leg turnover. And in my pace here, I was hitting between 168 and 176 steps per minute, which is awesome. It's exactly what I wanted. Today was all about the form and the leg turnover, and we got it. If I go to the lap section again, I'll put up the screenshot of the laps. I didn't lap the last rep for some reason, but I was hitting an average pace. Well, it doesn't tell me average pace, but lap times, and each of the minutes of 5:45 pace, 5:40, 6:21. 5:40, 5:27, 5:36, 5:25, 5:22, 5:21, 5:36, 5:19 and 6:19, which the last one I didn't lap. So that's amazing. And a little bit extra to that, I didn't do this on flat ground. I didn't pick a flat route to do this on. I wanted to pick a bit of a trail that was gradually uphill, downhill, a few little rolling hills. Reason being, and I'll show you this in another video, I sat down and I put a training plan together. I have written down all the races here, which I'll read out in a second, that I'm due to do, and there was no logical way of me being able to make a training plan and having a goal race at the end, because I just don't have a goal race. I have 5 at the moment, potentially 6 races to do in 2 months. Now, these are all scattered about, and I think what I'm going to have to do is just try and tune up for those races. I'll explain in a second. So my first major race, I'll call it major race, is the Forest of Dean Autumn Half Marathon on the 24th of September. However, before that, potentially this weekend, I have a 10k, which I'm umming and ahhing about. It's the Ross-on-Wye Riverbank Run. If any of you guys were sub to me a few months ago, I did a run down at Ross-on-Wye, parked the car up there, ran along the riverbank. It was lovely. I found out to do a race there. I've wanted to do this race, but of course I've had 3 weeks off, which is more than I thought I'd have, and I'm a little bit rusty and I'm not sure I want to jump into it. But you know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll probably jump into that one, book onto that today or tomorrow. I then have the Forest of Dean Autumn Mile run by our athletics club up at the track. Now that's just a 1 mile race, so it's nothing intense, but I really enjoy it, and for me it's a benchmark. Like last year I ran 5:36. I've had another year now, so I'm obviously hoping to shoot way above that. I say way above that, not way above it, but you know, hopefully get into the 5:20s. Then we got the Forest of Dean Autumn Half Marathon. At this moment in time, October is clear. However, watch this space. I'm looking for a flat, fast half marathon. Then in November, Severn Bridge 5 mile night race on the 8th, Wednesday the 8th, which is an evening, and the Newent 9, it's a 9.5k race, not quite 10k, up massive hill, down massive hill, on the Sunday the 19th of November. So we have a packed autumn calendar, which is why I want to create this autumn series. And I've been sat here thinking, how can I structure this, what can I do? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm just going to let these videos free flow. It gives me a bit more freedom. I can't put like a structured training plan together in terms of, because you can see all of those distances are different, and all of the races, they're quite, in 5 in 2 months is quite a lot, and I just want to enjoy them. So what I'm doing now is I'm tuning up for the Forest of Dean Autumn Half. So I've got 4 weeks now to get some good threshold runs in, and maybe just on a Tuesday get some good VO2 max sessions in, Thursday threshold sessions, the rest of it completely easy. After that, I might get a couple more threshold sessions in, because I'm hoping to book a flat and fast half marathon to set a PB on in October. Watch this space, I'm not sure which one yet. And then in November, these are shorter races, and I'm just going to enjoy them. I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to hurt, I'm going to be in pain, and I'm going to go as fast as I can. I'm going to enjoy them. So that at the moment is the race schedule, guys. That is what we're looking at. I'm really excited for this autumn series, if I'm honest, because I'm looking forward to it being a bit more free. In the last series, it was awesome documenting the marathon and the training I was going through, but there were some weeks where I thought, oh, I'd love to do a video on this, and I thought, actually, I'm doing a structured routine here. Now I'm feeling I can be a little bit more diverse with what I film. So stay tuned. This weekend, stay tuned, because I'm about to record my favourite YouTubers, and I'm going to be splitting that up into parts because I have an A4 list of YouTube channels that I follow, and I want to go into them in depth, so I'm going to do them in parts. And then also on the weekend, the Ross on Y Riverbank 10k run. That video will probably go up Monday or Tuesday, so just keep an eye out for that. As I said, still not booked into it yet, but I'm pretty confident I will be. So anyway, guys, enough of the waffle. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit more vloggy, but I needed to give you an update before we start this series. I want you guys to know the direction I'm going in. I have humongous plans for next year, which I will share with you in due course. But in the meantime, enjoy the video coming later in the week on the YouTube channels, and then hopefully at the beginning of next week for the Ross on Y Riverbank 10k run. Till next time.